We're going to do another episode of our series, Harvest Eating Essentials, and talk about buying and storing fish. What you need to know about buying and storing fish. First off, let me grab my fish out of the refrigerator here. This is some beautiful Pacific halibut, and it just came into season. Now, most people don't know that even fish is seasonal, but halibut runs certain times of the year, as do all kind of commercially fished species. So this I just got recently, and the fishmonger, he skinned it and cut it into steaks for me. The important thing to know and to keep in mind is when you're buying fish, ask to smell it. If they're not willing to let you smell the fish, you want to walk and take off. Kind of like if you're going to buy a used car and you go up there and the guy doesn't want you to drive it, you're not going to buy it. Same thing with the fish, maybe even more important because you're going to eat it. So the first thing to notice on the fish, and we didn't have the ability to buy it as a whole fish. If you did, you would look at the eyes, and you want to see very clear eyes. If the eyes are cloudy or bloodshot, the fish had a hard night, you don't want to buy it. The other thing you want to look for on a whole fish is to lift up the gills or just look inside the gills. They should be very red. If they're starting to look a brown color, the fish is old and you don't want it. And of course, the last thing is smell. Now this fish here, no smell. I mean, my nose actually just touched the fish. No smell at all. The only thing is a slight sweetness, and that's what you want. If you're to buy fish or you get home with fish from the store and it smells fishy, just toss it out. So I'll show you kind of, this is again halibut. It's a great fish. It's kind of similar texture like striped bass or even sort of like grouper. And it's a flat fish. It's a member of the flounder family, but very versatile fish, and we're going to do quite a few dishes with it. What you want to do is put it over ice, but you want to make sure that as the ice melts, it can get away from the fish. So usually in the restaurant industry, we'll use what's called a perf pan. That's a perforated pan, and it's got holes in it. So in the home kitchen, you can put it inside of a colander with a bowl underneath it, some crushed ice, and put the fish right on top of it to keep it cool until you use it. And you want to use it fast. You don't want to let it sit around in the refrigerator for 3 or 4 days. So that's what you need to know about buying and storing fish, and cook with some fish today. Thanks for joining me.
To see more tips, techniques, and videos, visit harvesteating.com. 4 seasons, 1 lifestyle.